Hello everyone. Welcome to TELLS Videtionary. Today, January 24th, our word of the day is Sift. S-I-F-T. Sift. Sift is a four-letter word and a verb. Remember, verbs are words that show action, occurrence, or state of being. Sift means to put flour, sugar, etc. through a sieve to break up large pieces. In other words, to remove lumps or large particles or to examine something carefully in order to locate an object of value. It also means to make a close examination of all the parts of something in order to find something or to separate what is useful from what is not, or examine something thoroughly so as to isolate that which is most important. To bake a cake, you sift the flour to get out the lumps. When you sift, you separate out one thing from another. When you sort through the mail looking for the bills or go through your photos to find that shot of your dog, that's sifting too. Detectives sift through piles of evidence when investigating crimes, and you might sift through the 100 applications you get from drummers eager to join your band to find Ms. Right. When you're at the beach, you can sift sand through your fingers, and you might see big machines that sift the sand to clean it. Sift is a versatile word that can be used in various contexts to convey different meanings. Here are some tips on how to use the word sift effectively in sentences. Literal meaning. When using sift in its literal sense, it refers to the act of separating or sorting through particles or substances. For example, to make a fluffy cake, sift the flour before adding it to the batter. The archaeologist sifted through the sand to find ancient artifacts. Figurative meaning. Sift can also be used figuratively to describe the process of examining or analyzing information or ideas. Here are a few examples. The detective sifted through the evidence to find the culprit. She sifted through the job applications to find the most qualified candidates. Metaphorical usage. Sift can be used metaphorically to describe the process of refining or separating something valuable from the rest. For instance, the editor sifted through the manuscript to eliminate any grammatical errors. He sifted through his memories to find the truth about his childhood. Expressing careful consideration. Sift can also be used to convey the idea of carefully considering or evaluating something. Here are a couple of examples. Before making a decision, it is important to sift through all the available options. She sifted through the conflicting opinions before forming her own conclusion. Describing a thorough examination. When using sift in a sentence, it can emphasize the thoroughness of the examination or search. For example, the auditor sifted through the financial records to identify any discrepancies. The scientist sifted through the data to find patterns and correlations. Expressing a gradual process. Sift can also be used to describe a gradual or incremental process of filtering or refining. Here are a few examples. Over time, the artist sifted through different techniques to develop her unique style. The researcher sifted through numerous studies to compile a comprehensive literature review. Remember, when using the word sift in a sentence, it is essential to consider the context and choose the appropriate meaning that best conveys your intended message. Similar words include sieve, strain, screen, filter, riddle, explore, examine, inspect, scrutinize, pour over, investigate, purify, refine, winnow. Examples of sentences using sift are: with the hope of finding survivors, the rescuers slowly sift through debris. Jim needs to sift through the papers at his desk if he wants to find a copy of his birth certificate. At the end of the mine tour, we get to sift through mud in search of gold nuggets. When I sift through the documents in my file cabinet, I hope I find my passport application. When the cake is cooked, sift some icing sugar over the top of it. The detective will sift through the pile of evidence for a clue to the killer's identity. Make sure to save this new word, sift, so you can practice using it in your everyday sentences.
That's all for today. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you learned something new. Remember, practice makes perfect, and we'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment after every video. All comments are welcome. Don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you receive similar videos every day. Have a fulfilling day. See you tomorrow. Cheers!